and gentlemen, my name is Phil. We're at Georgetown Kia, and today we are going to be talking about the 2017 Kia Sorento LX V6 7-seater SUV. So let's get started. So first what we're going to do is we're looking at the engine. So right off the bat, it is a big V6 engine. It's a 3.3 V6 engine. Puts out 290 horsepower at 252 pound-feet of torque. Okay, so we're going to check out the grille first. So as you can see, it is traditional tiger nose grille designed specifically for Kia by our chief designer Peter Schreier. So you have chrome upper and lower lip with a black matte honeycomb grille inserts. Moving along to the headlights, so you have LED daytime running lights with halogen projector headlights. So these are the driving lights, and these are actually for your high beams. And on the side, you have little orange LED marker lights as well. These are 17-inch alloy wheels, gives it a very, very nice look. Looking at the mirrors, so these are nice heated exterior mirrors. They also have LED signal repeaters on the side, and these are manual folding mirrors as well. Moving along to the side of the vehicle, so you're all familiar with the smart key access system. So you have the key in your pocket, come up to the vehicle, press the button, get inside, boom, 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 you're good to go. Okay, so now we've moved on to the back of the vehicle. So right off the bat, as you can see, we have the LED high center mount third brake light. Very, very cool. You also have your awesome red taillights as well. Moving along down towards the vehicle, so like I said previously, this is the V6 engine, so you have the V6 badging along here. Moving down a little bit, as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 parking sensors. So when you're backing up to the vehicle, it'll start beeping as a proximity detection, kind of like the sonar in a submarine, if that makes any sense. You also have a stainless steel exhaust tip as well. And just very quickly, you have your infrared backup camera as well. Okay, so now you can see I'm sitting in the trunk of the vehicle. What we're going to be talking about is a special feature of this car exclusively on the V6 Sorentos. So, as you can see, I have 2 extra seats back here. Okay, so if you look over here, because you have extra seating in here, you have also climate controls as well, so you have dial as well as some additional vents. Okay, and with the third row, all I have to do is just use one arm, very easy to pull up, and you have additional space in the back. And to lower the seat again, give it a yank, headrest will fold down, push it down, and there you go. Okay, so looking at the door panel, so you have very nice piano black trim that goes all the way around the doors panel, as well as down here. Again, nice white leather stitching as well. So looking at the door panel itself, so you have L and R, so you press it, you can control the left mirror, press it R for the right mirror, so on and so forth. So your power locks, power doors, power windows. All 4 windows of this vehicle are one-touch automatic, so you don't have to hold the button down. Just press it down and it'll go up and down as you please. So now we've moved on to the interior of the Sorento. So what we're going to be talking about is the usual, the special features, the cool features, and what sets this vehicle apart from the crowd. So moving along to the left side of the dash, you have your plus and minus, so that controls the illumination of the lights on the dashboard. Moving all the way to the right, you have your off button for the traction control, so you press it off to disable traction control, and if you hold it down, it will disable traction control and stability control as well, so keep that in mind if you were to do that. And then down here, it is the gas door. So moving along to the levers, so you have your off lights, obviously, you have automatic lights, daytime running lights, and your full lights, and they'll totally show up on the dashboard, as well as your fog lights. Moving along to here, so you have your wiper controls. Now, moving along to the steering wheel, so it's a very, very nice leather wrapped steering wheel with silver accenting on the bottom right here. So over here you have your Bluetooth connectivity and radio volume controls. And over here you have cruise control and heads-up display controls. Moving along to the center of the vehicle, so right off the bat you can tell it is a very nice soft touch dashboard, so that gives it a really, really cool look to it. So moving along to the entertainment system, so you have AM, FM radio, you have satellite radio. It is a full touchscreen. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with gloves, that's alright. So very nice, very responsive. cool. And then moving along to the other side where the buttons are to your right, so you have your different apps, controls. So you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, that's where you'll find those, as well as your Bluetooth connectivity.
Turn Bluetooth on from your device in order to search.
As well as Sirius XM. Okay. One of the cool things I'm going to show you guys, now watch this. So I'm going to turn on the music. Got some Elvis going. So check out the heads-up display. So I'm going to press this button right here, and it'll come up what station is playing. So I think that's a really cool feature. Not unique to this vehicle, but it is a very cool feature in the Sorento class of SUV. Moving down to the climate control, so it is dual zone climate control. So if the driver wants their side of the car hot, passenger wants their side of the car cold, you can totally do that as you please. So, and also one thing too, it will show up on the head unit as well, what the different settings are. So if I press climate control, it's going to show up exactly what's going on. So I'm going to put it my side hot again, and we'll do it just like that. So AC, obviously that's to cycle the compressor in the engine bay to make the air super, super cold. You have your front defroster, rear defroster. This is to control the different fan speed, and this is to control the zones as you please. Again, climate, I talked about, that makes it pop up on the head unit. And then AC in the rear. So you do have controls in the rear, like we'd mentioned previously. So that is how you would enable and disable them if you don't want to have anybody in the back messing around with the climate control. Here you have your recirculate air button. So when it's off, it's bringing fresh air in, and when it is activated like so, it's recirculating the air inside the cabin. Down here you have your heated seats. So I have mine set to the highest possible setting because it's cold, as well as the passenger has heated seats too. Moving down here, you have two 12-volt power outlets and a female auxiliary port and the USB port. Moving down to the shifter, so you have nice leather-wrapped shifter boot with, again, white contrast stitching, as well as a piano black fascia on the shifter. So park, reverse, neutral, drive, you know the drill. Push it over to the left, up and down to downshift and upshift as you please. Now, one of the cool things that this vehicle is equipped with the drive mode. So I'm going to press it, and if you look at my heads-up display, right under the P symbol, it's going to come up Eco, Sport, and then nothing. So Eco, what that does is it'll make the vehicle shift a little bit before than it normally would. So gas mileage is going to increase, however your power band is going to decrease. I put it into Sport, the complete opposite, so it's going to shift higher than it normally would. Obviously gas mileage is in a tank, but the power will be there. And then when it's off, the computer will do the thinking for you. Okay. Moving down back here, so P off, this is for the parking sensors. So all we do, we put the vehicle in reverse. When you start backing up, you do have your backup camera, which I'm going to demonstrate. So it's very nice and big, full touchscreen display. So when you're backing up, you start coming close to an object, it's going to detect it, kind of like sonar on a submarine. So as soon as once you start backing up, it's going to start making that beeping noise, and it will beep faster and faster and faster until you obviously not crash into whatever you're almost going to hit. So to press it, turn it off, that is where you would disable it. And then this button is, because again, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so this is to enable the track lock. So this sends power to all four wheels constantly. And there you go.